Hey everybody, Brian Loans back again with Mike Green, the crew chief on the Phillips Connect Top Fuel Dragster, talking about tires here today. And Phillips Connect has a lot of great technology for tires, but we're going to start with the tires that Mike Green is most familiar with, and these are the massive slicks that you run on the back of the Top Fuel car. People at home probably put 30, 40 PSI in their tires to drive down the road. I want to know some fun facts about these slicks. What is the air pressure you run in them?
That's right, Brian. You know, it varies from team to team, but we run probably somewhere between 7 and 10 pounds of air pressure in the tire. So pretty low tire pressure. That helps us gain traction leaving the starting line. So we adjust that pressure for the track conditions. You know, each team has their particular plan for that.
In the transportation industry, if you got a fleet or you're running a bunch of vehicles, you want to get maximum mileage out of the tires by using good tire maintenance. What is the maximum amount of mileage you're going to get out of the best pair of slicks you have in the group?
We run them about 10 runs if it's a good so 1,000 foot a run. You know, it's not it doesn't add up to much. You know, sometimes we run them a couple runs, and if they spin real hard or do something weird, they might only last 3 or 4 runs. So it depends on track conditions and everything, but yeah, we try to at least get a couple miles out of them.
Mike's in a unique position that you have actually experimented with tire pressure monitoring inside a drag slick, something that most people haven't done, measuring heat and other factors in there. What did you guys learn when you ran the TPMS in these cars?
Yeah, we actually put a sensor in the tire and ran it in some test runs at Indianapolis. And you know, we wanted to see what the tire pressure was doing going down the track with the downforce of the rear wing, centrifugal force and everything. And we found that the tire pressure doesn't change very much in the course of our run. You know, obviously our run's under 4 seconds, so it doesn't last very long, but the tire pressure didn't change very much. But by the time the chutes came out and he slowed down and went around the corner and stopped, the pressure had raised up to 2-3 pounds, you know, up to 2-3 pounds higher than we had it at the starting line.
So Mike found out it was 2 or 3 pounds of pressure inside this drag slick. If you take 2 or 3 pounds of pressure differential in your fleet in the transportation industry and spread that out over a bunch of trucks or a bunch of vehicles, it is a massive cost savings or a massive cost loss for your business. Phillips Connect has technology that will monitor tires in ways that is remote, it is up to date, and it is live. It keeps you in the most efficient place possible. For this guy, efficiency, he's going to burn a couple dozen gallons of nitromethane fuel a run. But for your company, you want to save every penny you can on fuel costs, and you can do that by managing your tire pressure monitoring through Phillips Connect. So Mike Green got us well educated on drag slicks. I got Jim Epler here to educate me on the technology Phillips Connect can use to help you in your fleet business monitor tire pressure on the live real time.
Yeah, so the advancements have come 10 years ago. It was all about tire inflation. So on a trailer you can have tire inflation, and the goal was to keep those tires all the same whether they had a hole in them or not. Okay, so and then for us we started monitoring the tire pressure and started monitoring the heat, you know, generated from that. So we've learned a tremendous amount by having inflation and also tire pressure and temperature. So we can learn, for example, if the temperature on an inner dual gets too hot, perhaps that's related to a brake problem. So it's all about the data and the amount of data you have. So it's not just about inflating the tires, you got to know what the pressure and the temperature is.
And this is the type of technology that you guys have.
Yeah, so this is an auto inflation system, and we connect our tire pressure sensors right to these hoses that are connected to it that feed the air to it. So, you know, you have the ability to know, you know, just connect these sensors. We connect all 8. We also monitor the pressure in the air tank, the pressure on the regulator that feeds it, so we know if you set it at 100 pounds, is it really 100 pounds? So that technology has been invaluable, and you know, tires are the most expensive things that fleets, you know, have to absorb right now, and trying to keep that tire bill under control is really one of our biggest goals.
Well, Mike Green's tough on tires, maybe a couple miles max out of his best set. This is technology that can help benefit over hundreds of thousands of miles on a trailer.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, it's and we just want to try and prevent, you know, those catastrophic situations where the tire blows out. You know, so if we can prevent that and they're not driving on a low tire, which sometimes causes these things, you know, this technology is really important in making sure the driver has access to it before it happens.
If you're in the transportation industry operating a fleet, this is invaluable technology to include in your business. Jim, Mr. 300, as always, thank you very much.
Thank you.